Hello there, it is Mrs. B here, and I am sorry about my lack of being online here because I really do enjoy reading and sharing things with you. So I'm gonna try to do a few books today, or at least I wanted to do like part of a chapter book later on too. So, anyways, this is my quote du jour. Today is July 15th of 2020. And my quote is, people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that do. And that was by Rob Silton, and he's a creative marketer. That's all I kind of found out about him. And today's story I'm going to read, well, right now, it's called The Early Bird. Now, this is not my original copy, but I did have this when I was a little girl, and it recently got destroyed. So I was kind of sad about that. But this is a really fun story, and I hope you enjoy it. This is by one of my favorite author and illustrators. His name is Richard Scarry with 2 R's, and it's a Random House Early Bird book. The early morning sun peeked into Early Bird's window. Early Bird hopped out of bed. He went to the bathroom and washed his face. Early Bird brushed his beak and combed his feathers. He got dressed all by himself. He put on his blue sailor suit. Don't forget to pick up your pajamas, Early Bird. Just look at what Early Bird ate for breakfast. It looks like he's got some cantaloupe, eggs, bacon, orange, or maybe that's grapefruit, I'm not sure. Jam. His dad's got an egg there. Mom's busy cooking. Lots of good stuff, huh? After breakfast, Early Bird's mommy said, "Why don't you go out and find a worm to play with?" "What's a worm?" asked Early Bird. "A worm is a little animal," said Mommy. "He lives in a hole in the ground and he wiggles a lot." Early Bird put on his hat and went out to find a worm. Early Bird saw a bug on a flower. "Are you a worm?" he said. "No," said the bug. "I'm a ladybug. I can fly and I can crawl, but I can't wiggle like a worm." "Chug-a-room," said a fat fellow on a log. "Are you a worm?" asked Early Bird. "No, I'm a frog," said the fellow. "Worms wiggle and live in holes. I hop and this is where I live." He dove in the water and swam away. Early Bird walked through a field of flowers. He saw bugs buzzing and spiders spinning webs. He saw crickets chirping and grasshoppers hopping, but he didn't see anything that wiggled. And then he did see something wiggling, and it was in a hole in the ground. He ran over to the wiggly thing and pecked at it. "Ouch!" said the wiggly thing. "I have found you, worm," said Early Bird. "I'm not a worm," said Bunny Rabbit as he climbed out of the hole. "Worms are small and wiggle all over. I'm bigger and only my nose wiggles. You go over to Farmer Cat's farm." Farmer Cat was plowing the field with his red tractor. "Do you have a worm for me to play with?" asked Early Bird. "Meow, look in my vegetable garden, meow," said Farmer Cat. Sure enough, right on the edge of the garden was a hole, and sticking out of it was a wiggly thing wiggling all over. Early Bird pecked at it with his beak. "Hello, worm," he said. "You mean hello, Mousetail," said Freddie Field Mouse. "You should find out what a worm looks like before you go around pecking at things." Freddie scampered back down into his hole. "Wah!" Early Bird sat down and began to cry. "Wah!" "What's the matter?" said a funny fellow with his hat on. "I want a worm to play with, and I can't find one anywhere," said Early Bird. "Well, don't cry," said the fellow. "There's a worm sticking out of a hole. Just pop over there and pull him up." Early Bird took the worm in his beak and pulled, but the worm wouldn't come out. "You'll have to pull harder," said the funny fellow. But still the worm stayed stuck in his hole. "Give a big pull, Early Bird." Pop, 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 pop! Out popped the worm. "Why, it's you," said Early Bird. "That's right," said the fellow. "My name is Wiggly Worm, and you have found me." Wiggly Worm wanted to play, but it was getting late. The sun was going down, and Early Bird had to hurry home for supper. "But you can come with me," said Early Bird. "We can play tomorrow." All the way home, Wiggly Worm and Early Bird played jump worm. Salt, vinegar, mustard, pepper. They had a good supper of peas, corn, and potatoes. Wiggly Worm ate a lot of peas. How many did he eat so far? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and one coming in. There's a cute cuckoo clock made in Germany. Daddy gave Early Bird and Wiggly Worm a piggyback ride to the bathroom. Early Bird took his bath with a sailboat. Wiggly Worm took his bath with his hat on, and he was singing, "Oh, sole mio." Daddy read a bedtime story. Then Early Bird hopped into bed. Wiggly Worm went to bed in the flower pot. Good night, Wiggly Worm. Good night, Early Bird. The end. I hope you enjoyed that story just as much as I do. Until next time.